Paul Pierce left the court in a wheelchair. Really, Skip? Are we trying to minimize the man? In that game that you're talking about, that you said LeBron melted down, he had 27, 19, and 10. Who would like to melt down like that?
Go look at the fourth quarter and tell me what happened.
Okay, but hold on. Let's look at the fourth quarter Saturday night. But you know what we're looking at.
This isn't about Paul Pierce being better than LeBron. It's about Paul seeing the vulnerability in LeBron under fire.
Skip, LeBron James got 645 or more points game against Paul Pierce. So was Paul Pierce not afraid? So why he keep doing it like this?
How do you explain what happened in games 4, 5, and 6?
Skip, you take one series. Skip, you took one series.
Okay, let's take 2011 NBA Finals because trust me,
that wasn't Paul Pierce. Let's talk about Paul Pierce.
But the point was, Jason Kidd was not afraid of LeBron. Jason Terry was not afraid of LeBron James.
30 here tonight. Jason Terry, good defense. Wade from behind takes it away. Chalmers, Cole, James! Whoa! And a technical foul called on Miami for the taunt.
Now it.
Tyson Chandler was not afraid of LeBron James, and obviously Dirk Nowitzki was not afraid of LeBron James.
So in other words, so when he got swept, when Michael Jordan got swept, the Celtics weren't afraid of it.
We're talking about LeBron.
But see what you do.
I'm not doing anything. I'm telling you the facts.
What's the facts?
In 2011, we saw the all-time superstar meltdown.
Oh my goodness.
The chosen one became the frozen one.
Did Kawhi melt down?
Why do we have to change the subject?
I'm just asking because you try to make it.
You can't defend it.
Because you make it seem.
And Paul Pierce knows what happened.
I just want to make sure. So LeBron James is
the all-time superstar
LeBron James is the only great player that hasn't come through in a finals moment.
Like that.
No, ain't no like that.
We've never seen that.
Ain't no like that. Yes or no? Is he the only one?
You're up 2-1. The chosen one is he goes back to his hotel room and he starts making a list of "I told you so."
Because you know what, Skip?
I'm at the top. I think I'm talking.
Because that's what this is about.
Wait. I'm talking now.
This is about you.
Yeah.
Make it about you.
So the only way you can stop me is to talk over me, right?
Go ahead. It's about you. Go ahead.
You got no comeback here. I've backed you into a corner once again. It's indefensible what's on this man's resume. It was the all-time superstar meltdown. He's making a list back in his hotel room, reportedly by ESPN. Put me at the top of the list. I'm going to tell him so, and then him and him and him. And 4, 5, and 6, he froze up. I'd never seen anything like it before.
Is 2020 on his resume?
Interesting.
Is 2020 on his resume?
What's your answer to 2011?
Yeah, exactly. 2011. We're talking about now.
What's your answer?
What's now?
I want to know what your answer is. What happened?
Exactly.
What happened in 2010 and 2011?
The same thing that happened in 85 and 86.
That's why Paul Pierce is saying nobody was afraid of him back then because there was nothing to be afraid of.
Exactly. But he put Paul Pierce butt out, made Paul Pierce leave Boston, made Paul Pierce leave, and Paul Pierce became a journeyman. So Paul Pierce wasn't afraid, but LeBron bashed his head every time.
So I think Paul Pierce knows there's one guy in the next series that will not be afraid of LeBron James.
Okay, and?
Jimmy Butler.
Okay.
Not afraid.
So Jimmy Butler did something.
That's the one guy today not
Jimmy
afraid.
Butler did something that Paul Pierce couldn't do. Take a team, carry a team. Minus KG, minus Ray Allen. That's what Jimmy Butler did. Paul Pierce is jealous. There's no way around it. What about 2020? What about 2020?
Paul Pierce won a championship. What's he have to be jealous of?
LeBron James got 3.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. How many 3-time Finals MVPs have there been?
He's lost 6.
How many?
He's 3 and 6.
So how many times did Paul Pierce get there? So Paul Pierce is so great. So all these guys weren't afraid of him. None of them. So how many times he keep Paul Pierce from getting to the NBA Finals? Paul Pierce wasn't afraid, but he couldn't go to the NBA Finals through the East. But how many times, Skip?
Well, once he joined Dwayne and Chris Bosh and Pat Riley and Eric Spoelstra, yep.
Let me ask you a question.
You got it.
How many times did people mention Paul Pierce's name before KG and Ray Allen joined him?
Oh, a lot.
Bruh. Look at this dude. Wait till you see the...
Stop it.
No.
Stop it.
Hey, you ought to go back. Look up what my friend Bob Ryan, the ultimate basketball guru in Boston. Go back and look what he used to write about Paul Pierce. He'd never seen anything quite like him. This is Paul Pierce solo. Go look it up.
What was he doing
solo?
His nickname. What was he What was he doing solo?
He was the truth.
How many times did he get to the Eastern Conference Finals without KG and Ray Allen? How many times did he get to the finals? My guy had 22. Paul Pierce was 26 when LeBron got to the league.
Yep.
At